Shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakha. Also as well, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They continue to prove very well to this very day. That is continually feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And also as well, Shalom to the whole elect that's continuing to labor in his work and also do labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth and sincerity, and also in all charity. All right, and the topic of this video is going to be entitled, E Can No Longer Hide Himself. Okay, and when I say E, I'm talking about Esau, or Edom, in which Edom is the true biblical nationality of the so-called white man. Okay, and of course Esau is the progenitor of the Edomites. All right, and in this time today, you know, Esau Edom is no longer able to hide himself. Okay, you know, his true nature, what his intentions, and what he's what's in his mind to do. Okay, and that also goes along with his agenda. You know, because it was a time to where, you know, no one knew about anything as far as a secret society, or, you know, anybody that's behind the scenes that's pulling the strings. You know, it was never a thing that was thought of, you know, back in you know, some years ago. You know, I would say you know, about 30, 40, 50 years ago. All right, but now the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, who these people inwardly call God and Jesus, you know, he's revealing, or he's making it to where this man is no longer able to hide from the truth. Okay, and he's being revealed. Okay, and soon hereafter you're going to start to see him revert back to his natural state. Okay, and that natural state which he's in is war and bloodshed. Okay, because that really where his true nature is. Okay, because when you look into the into how this man operates, you know, he operates underneath the umbrella, or should I say he operates underneath the vibration of the sword. When you look at how he gained this land, in which also as well, not to mention today being what these people call Thanksgiving, in which we already know the history behind that. You know, this man, and really what you see today, this land America, this is a product of this man going around making wars and shedding blood, man. Okay, but like I said, you know, he's beginning to show his true nature. Okay, and here soon, you know, he's going to unleash his fury on our people. All right, because our people really are the ones who he's really targeting. All right, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which we are indeed the true Hebrew Israelites. All right, we are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, pursuing the prophecy. Okay, but like I said, this man, you know, in his efforts to upset the prophecies, you know, he's trying to destroy our people. All right, and mainly he's trying to destroy the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, because, you know, we always go into this, you know, he knows that there is an election, or there's a governing body within the nation of Israel, which are written about within the Bible. Okay, because of course he has his own set of scholars to go in and to research these things. All right, that's why it says in the scriptures that that they do a diligent search. All right, in which they have done a diligent search. All right, and it also says that the heart of everyone is deep. Okay, so they went into deep, intensive research concerning our people. But here it is, you know, with this man, you know, it doesn't take, you know, a clear, or should I say a deep, thorough analysis to show you what this man really about. All right, look at his history, look at his track record. All right, and look at what's going on today. Okay, this man is still up to his same tactics. He's still up to his same. He's up to the same thing. Like I said, that's his true nature. All right, and he can't run away from that. He can't run away from his true nature and how he is. And that's why we always say that it's going to get to a point in time where he's going to show his horns. Okay, and like I said, we're nearing that time right now. And that's why, we continually prophesy and continually speak on the topic of martial law, because martial law is an actual thing and it's in the books. Okay, this is the method that this man is going to use to gain control. All right, but not just that, but also just to satisfy his bloodlust, and not just your typical bloodlust. Right, he's lusting after shedding the blood of our people. He enjoys doing that. Okay, that same spirit is still residing within these Edomites. All right, they're not gonna come up to you and tell you that they're devils. Right, they're not gonna come up there and tell you how what they're really thinking or what their true intentions are. All right, but like I said, with everything that's happened over the course of history, it shows you that this man is not to be trusted. Okay, and Gad found that out too late. The tribe of Gad. Okay, and also the northern tribes as well that were stolen and taken over by this man, by the so-called white man. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start from Jeremiah chapter 49. I'm gonna start at verse 10. Just go ahead and hop into the precepts. It says in verse 10, it says, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places." Okay, so Esau is being made bare. Okay, he's being exposed. All right, that's what it really means to be made bare, is to be exposed. Okay, just how a woman, if you flip her skirt up, all right, then she's exposed. Okay, so same thing with this man. All right, and that's why the skirts of Babylon the Great, in which Babylon is indeed America. All right, because America is recorded within the Bible. All right, this Babylon the Great, this harlot, her skirt is being flipped up. All right, and everybody is seeing her shame. Okay, so also as well, that ties into Esau Edom. All right, because Esau Edom and Babylon the Great are synonymous with each other. When you read about in the scriptures, all right, you read some scriptures that speak about Babylon in one sentence, all right, and then they'll jump to Esau Edom. Okay, so with Esau being made bare, basically he's being exposed. All right, and he's being put to shame. All right, and you can see that with these other nations. All right, these other nations are no longer paying heed to what this man got to say. All right, because now they're going about their own business and setting up their own. Okay, having their own thing outside of Esau Edom. That's why the petrodollar, all right, the greenbacks are losing its value day in and day out. All right, the dollar is being devalued every single day. Okay, and it's going to get to a point to where it's going to be a complete crash. Okay, because we're still in the midst of this bubble, all right, that's being pumped up. All right, and what's going on right now is not satisfying their I don't want to say intentions, but it's not. They're not able to reach the goal. They're not able to get rid of that. Why? Because for one thing is prophesied, all right, and the other thing is that they put themselves into a quagmire to where they can't get out of. All right, and this is the work of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. The Lord is the one who put them in a trap. That's why the Lord is known as a snare. Okay, but reading on, it says, "I have uncovered his secret places." All right, these G23 meetings, these secret backdoor meetings that they have, they've been made known now. All right, we know about these things. Okay, and it says, "And he shall not be able to hide himself." So he's no longer able to hide himself. He's been exposed. That's why you even have other Edomites trying to get interviews with these banking family members, like the Rothschilds or Rockefellers, and they're not able to. All right, but they try to get some sort of information out of them, because they've been made known. All right, that their secret places have been uncovered, and they're not able to hide themselves anymore. Okay, and that's why he's trying to put a rush on their agenda. All right, and they're using this situation that these people are in today concerning the C-19. All right, and they're using this as the springboard, so to speak, to initiate their agenda. Okay, and we continually spoke on this, and guess what? They're making sure that they use this opportunity to transition into a new system. All right, and that system is going to be based off of the prophecy in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. Okay, the MOTB. All right. So we know it says his seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Okay. Now I'm gonna go on from there. I got another precept I want to grab. All right, it's book Isaiah chapter 47, and this is at verse. Let's see. Yeah, this is it right here. Yep, Isaiah chapter 47. I'll get straight to the point. Isaiah chapter 47, and this is at verse 15. It says, "Thus shall they be unto thee, with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants, from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee." All right, and this is what I was talking about earlier. The ones that he labored with, all right, the merchants, all right, from the time to where they was building up America, all right, they all going to wander to their own quarter, all right, and none of these other nations are going to save them. Why? Because again, like I said, this man now is being exposed for who he is. Okay. That's why there's another scripture where it says that they shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, "Is this the man that have made the earth to tremble?" Okay. This low level base man, this scrawny, puny, I don't even know what other words to put, but this puny man, there's this scrawny little devil, all right, it's responsible for all the chaos in the world. And yeah, that's true. All right, it's no man or no entity with a red jumpsuit and a trident with a goatee. That individual's not causing chaos in the world. That's a made up fairy tale. All right. No, the man that's that's causing all of this. All right, or should I say, the men that are causing all of this. All right, and also causing certain things that happen in the earth for all the chaos and inordinate, inordinacy. Everything you see going on today, it goes back to this man. It goes back to Esau, Edom. Everything goes back to the so-called white man. All right, no matter how you splice it. Okay, and we always go into that. The reason why our people are out of order, the reason why they eat abominable foods, the reason why the woman are out of order, the reason why your woman talk back to you and she can do whatever she can to you out under the sun. All right, and be innocent underneath Esau's law. Okay, breathing in chemicals, all right, chemtrails in the air, all right, even paying for water that's supposed to be a resource in the earth that you can just go to and drink, all right, with no charge. Okay, all of this that you see today, all right, it goes back to Esau, Edom. Okay, but not to get too far off topic, like I said, this man, he's showing forth his true nature, okay? Which again is the sword, okay? Because he was blessed with that, man. All right, and he's gonna use that blessing to his fullest extent. Actually, let me see if I can that's one of the precepts I want to grab, but I want to grab another one real quick. Okay, this is one right here. Yeah, I just had to go up a little bit. This same chapter, Isaiah chapter 47, skip up a little bit to verse 12. It says, "Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail." Okay? So these things, these enchantments, these sorceries, these things he have labored from his youth. All right? So these things go all the way back to the makings of this place. Okay? And guess what? Now he's going to have to use that same method of gaining power, right? In which the power that he has is from the left-hand side. Okay? The Lord said, look, actually, you know what? I'm going to read it. Verse 13. It says, "Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels." Okay? And that's true. He is wearied in the multitude of his counsels. Like I said, that's why he has these different meetings, all right, behind closed doors. And he consistently have these different meetings for the reason why he has these meetings, because of us. All right? The prophets of the Lord that's prophesying about the downfall of his kingdom, and also the downfall of his nation. Okay? So again, it says, "Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels," right? Because they're trying to find some type of answer to basically a good message saying that they're going to continue to rule. But guess what? Every answer that they've gotten, every time they have some sort of counsel, is that this kingdom is going to fall. Okay? And imagine having that being said to you on a daily basis. and see how you feel. That's how Esau Edom feels, man. He's about that's why he's strung out on drugs. You know, he has to get his fix. You know, try to escape reality, because the reality is that he's going into captivity. All right. Reading on, it says, "Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee." Right, and then the Lord Yahweh Bashmel Shai is the one that's bringing these things upon them. Okay, these are different calamities. But guess what? The Lord said, "Look, stand with your enchantments and your stargazers and your prognosticators, all right, and let them deliver you from these things." All right. And yet the Lord Yahweh Bashmel Shai, and it tells you in the scriptures that the deceived and the deceiver are his. Okay, so these individuals that are giving their counsel to these bankers, all right, guess what? Again, they're saying, look, this is what's going to happen. All right. And I believe that's it on this precept. Let me see. That's it on this, I believe. Actually, let me read this next verse, and I'll go to the next precept. It says, "Behold," verse 14. It says, "Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor a fire to sit before it." All right. Why? Because this place is going to be as on fire. All right. This place is going to be set on fire, right? And it's going to be no need to have a coal to warm at, nor a fire to sit by, because this place is going to be burnt to a crisp. All right, burnt to a desert wasteland. All right, but there's another precept I wanted to grab. It escapes me right now. I wanted to grab it, but I can't think of it right now. But like I said, this man, he's labored for these things from his youth, okay? And these same things which he labored for, guess what? It's going to be all in vain, Okay, all these years that these Rockefellers and Rothschilds put so much into their agenda, to the point to where the Lord is going to intervene and destroy this kingdom and this system that they're trying to set up. Okay. But I did have another precept I had in mind, but it escapes me right now. Slack it. But I believe I'm going to close it out on that note. But again, today being a holiday, or what these people call Thanksgiving. Again, like I said, just how this man has gotten over the Gadites and the Reubenites and the rest of the northern tribes, all right, by the sword, all right. Guess what? This man's going to revert back to that same blessing, the sword, okay? And you're really going to start to see him being just like a madman, pursuant to 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, starting at this 71st verse, okay? It says he's going to be like a madman, sparing none, all right? And he is going to be like a madman, all right? He's going to be as a man that's desperate, okay? That's why there's a saying in the world called desperate times calls for desperate measures, all right? And Esau Edom has reached that point. He's reached the point of being desperate, okay? So therefore, he's going to take desperate measures, okay? So like I said, again, I'm going to close out on that note. And Lord's will, this was indeed edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Till next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone everywhere to this day. Shalom, peace and safety, and salutations to the hopefully elect that's continue to labor in this work and also do labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth and sincerity, and also in all charity. And with that, I'll say shalom.